The path that leads to truth is littered with the bodies of the ignorant. Miyamoto Musashi, my friends, each and every day that ignorance gets diminished as you learn. Remember, ignorance is not stupidity. Ignorance is lack of knowledge. And you get rid of that as you practice trade, you follow the charts. You need to learn the nuances, and you do that with 10 to 15 minutes in the market every day, not 3 hours on a Sunday. Again, don't do it the wrong way. And remember, you'll make up for all the time you ever spent when you master the charts. Let's jump into things. Stocks are mixed. Bonds and gold are up. Bitcoin is down, but not a whole lot going on in the market except really the S&P just about stable. The NASDAQ, however, that's the one that jammed down another 1.12%. But let's jump into the S&P first. We have clearly had a break. Okay, we didn't have much of a trend line, just 2 weeks, but things rolled over past that. Now, we've seen a whole lot more, haven't we? We saw where the market hit its high, and then a week down, then a week up, then a week down, then a doji, then 2 weeks up, and now a week down. Does that mean that the market's going down? No, it doesn't. But we did clearly break the trend line. So we're waiting. As I look at the probability of bearishness, it's just a little over 50%. So again, it's a toss-up. We're not going short at this point, so we will pay attention. Oops, sorry about that. My computer's trying to update my software. We'll do that after the show. What do we see going on with the NASDAQ? Well, it is the one that pulled back 1.12%. And of course, it topped back at the beginning of June. And then a big down week, then an up week, a doji, and slowly it's been accelerating its down move. Lower low this week. Not a lot of volume to back it up. It is the summertime trading zone, but we are more bearish here. Let's see, if I look at mine, 7% more bearish, our probability. Our backtest accuracy is about 5% higher. But again, nothing to write home about. However, I can look at a chart and read it. We've been talking about the bearishness in the chart, and it does appear to be accelerating. However, we don't have the volume to back it up. But the time of year, not worried all that much about that. It is the summertime trading zone. As we get into the fall-winter trading zone, volume should pump up, and we should, again, see some clearer signals. Bonds up a little bit, really flat, just 0.10%. So not much there, 0.1%. As we look at things, we end the week, of course, still bearish. We've been talking about TBF. That is the inverse fund for bonds, and hopefully you've been in that for the last 2+ weeks. What about gold? As we look at gold, it, just like bonds, is up 0.1% for the day. So nothing to write home about. Look at gold. It's just been hanging around now 5 weeks around this point that we put in here of the low going all the way back to October, the week beginning October 27th and the week beginning the 3rd of November, tapped that low and then moved up from there. Are we going to see gold stay? That really be a floor and then move up from that support level? I sure hope so. It's tried moving up a little bit and then lost that, but it's sitting right there on the trend line on that half-day chart and on the 2-day chart that represents the Thursday, Friday. So as we get into the next week, we will be looking to see if gold's going to get some fire and take off or crash and burn. What do we see going on HODL, the Bitcoin ETF? I've zoomed into the weekly chart a couple of times for you. I'll do it again. We ended the week again with an up week, higher high. No volume to back any of this movement up, but it has sort of bounced off this line that we put in here. It had moved through it. I don't know how good a line that is, but it gives us some reference point as to where Bitcoin might be moving away from. down for the day 0.95%, but nonetheless finished the week with green candles. So we are glad to, with a green candle, we are glad to see that. We're above it on moving down toward that almost horizontal trend line. But again, it is moving up. We are hopeful maybe Bitcoin's going to gain some fire after weeks of down movement. That's where we are, my friends. Always love to hear from you. Hope you have a great weekend and are getting primed for this next trading week. We love it each and every day. If you appreciate what we do, become a Patreon member. Support what we do. You'll get my book immediately and our 3-part series, Options Made Simple, The Charting Wealth Way. And of course, every day you'll get the trade execution summary grid and the 5-day plus analysis and forecast for the next 5 days, a day early. Give it a shot. God bless. We love you guys. Take care. From the whole team at Charting Wealth.